guys, good afternoon. Right now it's going to be 2 p.m. Today I'm a little late as I was busy with something, doing something for you guys. I mean, rather, I would say I was doing research and bit little tied up with finding out, good trades. Of course, I have done a lot of trading also. And today is 21st of February 2018. So if you look into market today, market is not doing anything. It is just not doing anything. So let's analyze Nifty before we go on anywhere. So this is where, okay, before we analyze Nifty, I want to, quote what I spoke yesterday. How Nifty, went very, very close to what I said. So I said yesterday that Nifty has any possibility, like Nifty may fall, Nifty may, reason being, it formed a double top, like it was not being able to cross its double the double peak that it made. It couldn't cross that, and next time it made lower high, and after that there was a good fall and Nifty fell. But what I was saying, it complied to that, like it could have been either direction, like the market could have gone up or market could have gone down. But it was it would have been a big massive movement. Okay, and as it is closer to expiry, we should just stay away from options, just not do it, because options will, like even if you see today Nifty went down, but the options of Nifty, the put option has gone down also. It didn't increase, right? Similarly, even when it is going up, call option is not increasing very, very aggressively. So closer to expiry, it's a good idea to stay away from the options and concentrate on the good equity stocks. So let's talk about Nifty today. So what I could feel, today, that Nifty has again made a double bottom. So if you see here, this is one and this is the second bottom. Now Nifty, if it crosses this barrier, right, this barrier of itself with volumes, then Nifty will go up, right? But today being very, very, a day before expiry, either of the direction is possible. But something that I have observed, something that I've been sitting and watching and finding out is the energy stocks. All the energy stocks are suddenly having a lot of buying opportunity in them, whether it is BPCL or it is GAIL, or it is okay, this is Cholamandalam Finance that also had a huge amount of breakout, or it was Hindustan Petroleum, see here, or it was Reliance Power, or all the power sector, basically power sector, energy sector, or the petroleum sector. They all had a huge breakout. And as now Nifty has started moving, we can see that, the stocks which were stagnant since morning have also started kind of moving now. So I have had entry into, like, you remember yesterday I showed you my portfolio. Not portfolio, but my positions. I had an open position in Kotak Mahindra Bank and VEDL. Today morning I exited both of them. Okay, and I have entered after that in Pidilite. Like Pidilite looked very, very good to me. I entered somewhere about half an hour back or 45 minutes back into Pidilite. It is looking pretty good to me. I mean, because the huge volumes have come in, to me it looks to be heading up. And if I see its 1 day graph, that also looks very, very promising to me. And then also I entered into NIT Tech, right? NIT Tech has also taken a good support, and from there it is heading up. Let me take up its cash graph. That will give us a clear understanding. So it was falling for quite some time yesterday, although Nifty fell, but it took a support, and today it is heading up. And similarly, I have created position in BPCL. BPCL also, based on the kind of news that has come. I don't know what news has come, but I know there is something definitely in the market. That is why it is heading up, right? That is why it is heading up. So these are the three trades that I have done today, hoping for the best. And because Nifty looks to be little positive now, slowly, gradually, it is heading up and crossing its barriers at the top, right? Now to me, if no, it has crossed its first hurdle. Now the next hurdle that Nifty has it at 10,400, right? If it crosses that with volume, then we don't need to worry. And those who have taken HEG, I'm again reiterating myself, don't worry about HEG. I mean, this is one stock which has not broken its 50 moving average for good 1.5 years or so. So you don't need to worry about it. Just hold it. Whenever there is a news in the market with this stock, then this happens. So it doesn't matter. I'm still holding my position and I'm not exiting it. So is CUB. CUB will also give us a good profit in just few days. Just hold your positions, right? So I have discussed with you all the trades that I have done, and I can show you what's happening here. With all my losses, today wasn't a good day. I had loss over here in Kotak Mahindra Bank because before it took us breakout, I have exited my position. And this is little loss that I'm having in NIT Tech, but put together, I'm in a not huge profit as I usually have, but a decent profit. Like all my positions are positive and they're looking to me heading up. So I'm holding all my positions and I'm expecting, ending the day with at least about 7,000-8,000 rupees or maybe 10,000 rupees. I don't care about, you know, money, but what I care about is my trade should be correct. My trade should be in the right direction. My logic of taking the trade has to be correct. So with that, I believe all my 2-3 trades that I have taken, this has to yet become positive. NIT Tech, right? If NIT Techs become positive, I think everything will go fine. I have a feeling, like let me show you an NIT Tech graph of 15 minutes. To me, it looks to be heading up. Why? Because if it crosses its barrier at the top, which is this pivot point. See, since morning it has been experiencing a resistance. It has to cross this barrier with the volume and momentum. Huge, like you can see that this is the momentum and the huge volume. Similarly, it has to cross this barrier with the momentum and volume. Then it will head up. Then it will really have at least another movement of about 10 points, at least half of this candle. This candle was from 678 to 792. So that means 768 to 792. So about 26 points or so was this big candle for, right? Now I'm saying if it is not that huge, at least 10-15 points, if it can make, if it crosses, then at least 10-15 points will definitely be there. I have put a bracket order and plan to exit at 810. Let's see whether it goes or not. And if it doesn't go, already I'm in profit, I will exit. But since now there are volumes coming in, I'm hoping it to give me good profit, right? So I'm in profit right now, thank God. Because I was pretty much worried about this trade because I've done it in the morning and I wanted it to be positive at any cost. So this is Nifty now. As I told you, Nifty has crossed its barrier with volume. Let me take you to its option chain, and I'm going to refresh it and see what's happening in the option chain. So there is at 10,400 level, there is unwinding happening, right? Where is the next boundary? Biggest boundary is at 10,500, right? And where is the support? Nifty is having a support at 10,300 level, right? So Nifty has, as I told you, is made a double bottom and come up. Now it has to cross this barrier at the top. Now Nifty has to cross the barrier at the top. If Nifty crosses that barrier with volumes, definitely Nifty will be at least having another, right now it's ran for about 40 and 30, 35, 40 points. We can definitely expect, right? We can definitely expect 30, 35 points. All right. So now, some of the trades that I have on my radar and I will definitely be doing, one of them is India Bulls Ventures, so I have figured it out somewhere. Or before I go on to that, I want to show you one more trade, which is Kotak Mahindra Bank. I'm really liking it, although I exited in the morning because I don't want to be in a trade closer to the expiry week. And it was a long trade, so somehow I felt it may not, but it's looking very, very good to me. It's kind of, I mean, I'm not doing anything tomorrow. I'm not doing anything on Friday. I plan to do whatever I plan to do on Monday morning in this trade. In Kotak Mahindra Bank, I will be definitely creating a position. So so far so good, not bad. NIT Tech has become zero again, but what I'm feeling, because it's crossing its barrier with volumes, it should mean it's been time and again taking resistance from this line. I'll wait for another 15 minutes. If it crosses one more push, and if it crosses and the candle closes above, then it'll give us a good profit. Otherwise, we'll have to exit the trade, right? And that all depends upon Nifty. How is Nifty behaving? So Nifty went up but took a resistance and came down. Let's see how the next candle, which is at 215, is forming. That will be a lot more, that will tell a lot of things. And the other trade that I have on my radar is Indiabulls Ventures. So let me show you here. And Indiabulls Ventures is right here. And if you see its day chart, it is about to cross its barriers at the top, right? It is, although stopped over here, and there were huge buying volumes that you can see here, and it looks to me heading up by taking a good support at 200 moving average. So let's wait and watch. Let's wait and watch if the breakout happens. But for the next couple of days, 2-3 days, I don't really plan to do anything. I want to hold my positions, whatever I have in equity. But if at all I want to do, I want to do intraday. So intraday, it's fine, not bad. This NIT Tech is still fighting. NIT Tech is still fighting to be able to cross its barrier, right? So this is how I have traded. So please analyze your trades before you enter into any trade, and take responsibility of your trades. Stop taking any tip that you are taking, because your entry and exit should be monitored by you. No one else should tell you, right? And if you want to do that, you must learn about the market, right? And we are teaching you, this particular batch that we are having, we are giving you a very, very unique opportunity, where you have a combo pack. You go to my webinar and you have a combo pack which you can join. You can still join. We just had 3 classes as of now. You can join the combo pack. And what is the beauty of this course? We let you recover all your money that you invest in your learning, right? And such a proposition, nobody in the market will give you. Nobody will give you such a proposition in the market. Like, you will be able to recover whatever is your investment. And what all do you learn? You learn BTST, you learn positional trades, you learn, intraday trading, and you earn all your investment back. You earn all your investment back. So go and talk to my team, like, they will help you out. And believe me, trust me, I mean, it's usually, I love to talk to people, and I've been talking to so many people, and what they always tell me is the losses that they have incurred, and none of them have incurred losses less than several lakhs. Several lakhs is the least value that I'm telling you. So, invest money in your learning. Invest money in your learning. We have special setups. In those setups only we work, right? And we will teach you those setups only when your trade falls into, many times people ask me that they are emotionally, trapped. I'm now, since morning, I'm waiting for NIT Tech. It's not crossing, but I'm not at all, bothered about it, because I know my analysis, on what basis I've done analysis, and why should I exit it until I have the profit. So I have my tight stop loss, right? At this point, if it hits this, I will be exited myself. And if it doesn't, I'm sure it'll head up for a good move up. And this is, BPCL. BPCL is also looking very good to me. I have already position into it. And Pidilite also I have created position. That looks very nice. Volumes have come into it. All right. So, let's once again look into, one of the member I'm talking to, he's trapped into Gitanjali. So my request to you people is, please never, whenever you have a penny stock, which penny stock means I call a penny stock which is below 100 rupees. Never invest. Or usually it's $1, so means 65, 70 rupees. If a stock cost, we call it as a penny stock. So penny stock, you should never expose yourself to more than 100 or 200 rupees, right? Never more than that. Please remember it, because your money is precious, and these penny stocks, when they fall, no one knows. And see, it's been just making a lower lows every day, lower lows every day, and it opens gap down every single day. It opens gap down. So you will have to be very careful. Never expose your such a huge capital, 5,000, 10,000 shares in such a stock. Never do that, right? So anyway, now if you are trapped into these stocks, what you can do is, I think you'll have to put them in. I'm not that good into it, but I can still tell you what strategy can you apply. You put the AMO order with 10% down. So 27.40 means 10% will be somewhere around 2.5 rupees down, to 3 rupees down. You can make it 24 point something and put an AMO. If you are lucky, your order may be executed, but we don't know. We don't know what is the outcome, what will be the outcome of this whole exercise. We don't know. So anytime you have huge capital, please don't park your capital into one single stock. You have to identify more stocks. Okay, so Nifty went up, took a resistance and came down. So let's see how it's going to be. Now today I'm not saying anything whether it's going to go up or it's going to go down. I cannot. Reason being, it's not telling me exactly what may happen, what may lie ahead. I really don't know, right? Neither the option chain, even no matter what it's speaking a unwinding, means Nifty may go up. But at this time, when we are a day before, closing, a day before the expiry, I wouldn't say that I will do anything of that kind. I will just stay out of the market. Of course, I did some trades in the morning, but now I'm not doing any. I'm just holding my positions. Of course, there are just, the profit is just nominal profit. But let's see. Let's see. In case Nifty has a bit more push, probably they will give me a decent profit. So let's hope for the best. But good day, guys. Enjoy your trades. Someday more profit, someday less profit. It doesn't matter, right? Only thing is, your final outcome should be green. It should not be red. That is something I would like to insist upon. Today's whatever buying and selling I have done, the total outcome is basically positive. So that is okay. That is okay. Like, it's not I'm closing below yesterday's money. I'm closing above that. All right. So with this, I'm signing off, but I really feel that please learn about the market. Please learn about the smaller, finer nuances about market. Even if you know 100 things, maybe, learning few extra things about market and taking care of it so that you don't falter and you don't get trapped won't be a bad idea. Right? So rather than losing money, it's a good idea to learn about the market and then be sure about the market. So the stock that I'm trying to give you is the Kotak Mahindra Bank, and another stock that's looking very, very good to me is V-Guard. V-Guard. V-Guard is looking very good to me. Anybody who wants to create a position can go ahead with it. I mean, I'm really finding V-Guard very good. All right. So with this, I'm signing off. I'll see you tomorrow. But guys, learn about the market and trade in the right direction. Always be in the direction of Nifty. All right. And when you do so, I'm 100% sure you will have no losses. But holdings, there could be some losses, like I'm right now having a losses, and majorly due to HEG. But I don't worry about it. I don't worry about it because whenever I have a positional trade, it doesn't bother me much. Why? Because whenever Nifty will bounce, these stocks will give me a huge amount of profit. Like, because what technical analysis I have done, that tells me there's nothing to worry about. All right. So about your equity stocks, you don't need to worry. But your options and future, you need to worry when you're close to the expiry week. With this, I'm signing off, but I'm really waiting for you all. Please, even the current webinar, you can still join and you can still learn about the market. And good day. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.